this afternoon, it's the Blue Jays and the Cubs as they play the makeup from the rainout here today at Wrigley. Well, the Cubs have their work cut out for them against Dylan Cease.
Yeah, Dylan Cease, one of the best in the business. He leads the American League with 174 strikeouts. He's right in the middle of that Cy Young race in the American League. David Peterson against the Yankees on Saturday, really good. As a matter of fact, his last 4, he's got a 1.52 ERA.
Miles Straw steps to the plate and gets set to dig in.
On a hop, Swanson collects and unloads and gets Straw, who runs well. And that's inside, and Okamoto will take his base.
So Alejandro Kirk comes up with 1 out here, top of the first inning, no score.
Alejandro Kirk on the ground, and that'll sneak through into right field. Okamoto took a peek. He decides to hold up there.
Peterson wants the ball on the ground, especially after surrendering the walk to Okamoto. He's going to try and use that sinker to do it. Big, huge 4-hole on the opposite side of the field, and Kirk just goes with the pitch. There's that open space, and when you have a left-hander throwing those sinkers on the outer half, if you sell out to it, all you got to do is just beat it into the ground. You'll have yourself a base hit.
So the Blue Jays put 2 on, and George Springer will come up. The 1-1. Ground ball left side. Bregman on it. Throws to second for 1. And safe is the call at first. And for now, it's a fielder's choice for George Springer. Runners on first and third. Craig Counsell's not going to challenge.
Springer just gets out of the box perfectly. There's that high throw, and he just glove to throwing transfer hand over to first. Good hustle by Springer.
So first and third, 2 down. Nathan Lucas up. So that's 2 disengagements used. Springer creeping off, and another step off and throw, and that means that George Springer is going to advance to second base, and the runner from third is going to come home. I don't know if Peterson knew that or if he didn't remember Okamoto was there, but 3 disengagements, that's a balk, and it's a run for the Blue Jays.
You can tell that look right there on Craig Counsell's face. That tells it all.
And that's called strike 3. Lucas is gone, and the inning comes to a close.
Dylan Cease to Pete Crow Armstrong to begin the bottom of the first. Swing and a fly ball to right field. Lucas will come forward, and there's 1 out.
And the batter is Seiya Suzuki.
On the ground at third. Smothered over there by Clement. Safe at first.
Jays immediately run to the phone to see whether they're going to challenge this one. Looks like the ball won the race.
Yeah, I got him as out.
The call's been overturned. The runner's out. The runner retained.
2 away now, and it's Michael Busch. Popped up. Clement and Jimenez. Jimenez calls him off, makes the catch.
Here's Ernie Clement with a line drive to left. That's down for a base hit.
And the batter is Luis Urias.
This could be a double play. There's 1. That's 2.
Lovely day on the ground, time and time again when Peterson's right.
Although the double play wiped away some traffic, that's 2 hits and a walk in this inning for the Blue Jays. Back to the top of the order, Miles Straw to the plate.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good pitch by Peterson, and it ends the inning.
7-pitch battle here. Alex Bregman has waged against Dylan Cease. Called strike 3. Dylan Cease freezes Bregman with a slider for his first strikeout of the start.
Gets Bregman locked up.
Trying to go 6 up, 6 down against Nico Horner. Check swing, called strike 3. 2 Ks in a perfect inning for Dylan Cease. Dylan Cease has retired 7 in a row to begin his start.
Cease, the right-hander, working on Dansby Swanson.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Cease with 96 beats Swanson with his fastball.
Well, he can climb the ladder whenever he'd like, and as that pitch gets closer to the body line and higher up in the zone, perceived velocity starts to creep up.
3rd strikeout and 2 out in the inning.
Walks have always been a thing with him, and right here walks the number 9 hitter. And now it's Pete Crow Armstrong.
1-2. And Cease freezes him for strike 3 looking. Gets him on a changeup. He's punched out 4 in 3 hitless innings.
Luis Urias, the batter, he has bounced into a double play.
And now he rips this ball out to left field, turning around Happ into the ivy, and it drops out of his glove. Urias doesn't know. He's got to run to second. The throw, and he beats it out just barely. Things can disappear in the ivy at Wrigley.
You can see his glove just disappears. No idea if he has it or not. Urias rounding second base, kind of hesitates, isn't sure kind of what's going on, but it lands right in front of Happ. He's able to throw a strike. You see Urias, he blasts this ball, and he's getting out of the box pretty good. He's kind of taking a look, looks down, and not sure why he's holding up. Well, maybe this is why. Manager John Schneider in a Remember, the training staff are going to come out and have a look. Could be something with the leg, a groin possibly. Maybe that's why he was holding up. There it is, right there. That little hobble, and he's unsure, and he's limping. Yeah, he's limping to get in there.
A huge credit to him to get there.
Yes.
They leave Arias in at second base, and there are 2 down. 2 on for the Blue Jays as they try to punch through here against Peterson.
Here comes the 1-0 pitch. A little dribbler out on the first baseline, picked up by Peterson, throws to first in time. Kind of a high throw, but Bush reached up, grabbed it on the bag, and that ends the inning.
Dylan Cease back on the mound facing Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. He got him on a fastball for his 5th strikeout.
Yanks it down a little bit, but when you have the velocity and the ride that he has, you see the late swing from Suzuki. He's just got weapons galore. You don't feel like you can ever call a bad pitch with Cease when he's in this type of form.
No hits allowed so far, and it brings up Michael Bush.
Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the 4th. 6th strikeout of the game for Cease.
A slider really that we've seen for the majority of this season. A strike-to-ball slider, just so effective, so tough to barrel up.
2 down, nobody on. 4th inning, the batter, Alex Bregman.
Line drive, base hit left field, Alex Bregman. First hit of the game for the Cubs.
Bregman able to get on top of that high fastball.
Camp batting left-handed. Bregman jumping and running and stealing second base. Cease was oblivious to the fact that Alex had the lead, started dancing.
His 1-2. Make it 1 for 25. 7 Ks for Dylan Cease in 4 scoreless innings.
It's top of the 5th, and the Blue Jays are up 1-0. David Peterson is on the mound.
The 2-2.
Went too far on the check swing, struck him out.
1 down, top 5.
On the ground the other way and a base hit.
It'll find a way to be his 3rd hit of the game. That looked like right off the cup for Kirk. Cup of the bat. George Springer 0 for 2 today. A fielder's choice and a ground ball double play.
The 2-2. Tap softly over the mound. Horner will charge. Flip. And they get Springer. And on the play, Kirk to second.
Lefty-lefty matchup with Peterson on the hill and Lucas at the plate.
Up the middle, and Swanson is there to gather it in and throw him out. Peterson got a little piece of it.
Well, the Blue Jays are up 1-0 right now over the Chicago Cubs, and most of the credit is owed to Dylan Cease, who's been fantastic through 4 innings. 7 strikeouts. He's walked 1 and allowed just a single base hit, and has lowered his season ERA to 2.34 right now. Up the middle, backhand play by Clement. A skip throw to first there in time. Nice play by Ernie Clement, who switched to second base mid-game.
1 out, nobody on, bottom of the 5th inning, with Chicago trailing Toronto 1-0.
Cease freezes him with a fastball, and there are 2 down. 8 strikeouts for Dylan Cease in the start. 2 base runners allowed as he tries to complete the 5th inning against Dansby Swanson. Fly ball left center. Davis Schneider's got a beat on it. And that will do it for the 5th inning. Dylan Cease still rolling along. The Blue Jays take their 1-0 lead.
Ryan Rollison is the new man on the mound for the Cubs. Tall left-hander. David Peterson did a very good job, giving up only 1 run in 5 innings, 7 hits. 2 down. Davis Schneider, the batter.
Third base, Bregman. Rollison gets him 1-2-3. It's a 1-run game, middle to 6th.
That's a wild pitch. Tying run in scoring position. Nobody out.
Well, here we go. 3rd time around.
And he got him looking. PCA thought about a challenge, decided not to, and that was the right call because that's a perfect pitch on the outside corner. 9 Ks.
Throwing out Suzuki at first. On the play, Amaya advances to 3rd. But now there are 2 down, and the batter is Michael Bush.
Called strike 3. Chris Siegel has lost the count, but that would be strike 3. A challenge there. This is going to remain a strike, and that is strike 3. And that's another 10 strikeout game for Dylan Cease.
Aaron Savali, the veteran, will take over. 5th appearance with the Cubs.
And that one's ripped through the right side. Jimenez is 2 for 3. Good sacrifice. And now can the Blue Jays come up with their first hit with a runner in scoring position today? Kirk with a liner down in left center field. Getting the wave, Andres Jimenez. The throw from Happ. Not in time. Jimenez with the head-first dive. Beats the janitor throw from half on a bounce, and it's 2-0 Blue Jays. Dylan Cease has used supreme location today, and along with elite stuff, that's helped him to 10 strikeouts. Bregman in the air, left field. Schneider back to the warning track, and he'll make the catch. That's a deep corner, and Dylan Cease used it. It's short in the gap, but it's deep in the corner, and he had room. Bregman with a loud out.
So it's now an 0-2 count to Happ.
Pop up, third base side. Smith crashing to foul territory to reel it in. On the ground at third. Smith to first, and that's 7 scoreless for Dylan Cease. 36 scoreless in a row on the road. 2-0 Blue Jays after 7. Braden Fisher is the first arm out of the Blue Jay bullpen. He comes in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Fisher takes over for Cease after a fantastic performance from Dylan Cease.
Pedro Ramirez will hit for Amaya.
Called strike 3, curveball at the top. Ramirez doesn't think so, but I think that might be one of those unhittable backup breaking balls. Just clips the top of the zone, and Braden Fisher has struck out Pedro Ramirez for a 1-2-3. Bottom of the 8th inning. Still got a bottom of the 9th to go, though, here in Chicago. And the Blue Jays, who have won 5 of 7, need 3 more outs to beat the Cubs. And if you want to, you could argue, win a 4th series in a row. Louis Varland is on for the save. He will get the top third of that Cubs order.
Line drive, ripped, right center field. That's a base hit. And PCA is on.
All right, one swing away from a tie ball game. PCA delivers, leading out the bottom of the 9th. Good work by Straw out there to track that down and keep him at first base.
Pro Armstrong to second, and the Cubs down to their final out.
Bregman's had a couple good swings today. Line drive single and a deep drive to left.
Drilled left field towards the corner. Gone! And we're tied at 2. And Alex Bregman has his moment here at Wrigley.
And the place is going bonkers. What a moment for Bregman. It has been a rough go for him. He's had good swings all day long, and he delivers. Man, that's huge.
Absolutely awesome.
It wasn't a whole lot for these Cub fans to get excited about all day long, the way Dylan Cease shut them down. PCA gets it started, and Bregman delivers.
And now all that's left is to win this one in extras. So Valenzuela, the runner, Caleb Thielbar.
1 down. Nathan Lucas, the batter.
Other way, caught at third, Bregman. Alex with the diving stab, saved a run.
Hero in the batter's box, hero in the field. Targeted for the left field corner.
Well, Ernie Clement was the guy to come up in extras yesterday. Can he do so again?
The set for the 2-2. Here it is. Ground ball to second base. Horner's got it. He throws him out. What a job by Caleb Thielbar. Toronto does not score.
So Horner retired.
You know, Michael Conforto's had some heroic moments for the Cubs. Why not another one here?
No doubt. Chase Lee jacking up the volume on PitchCom. They walk Conforto. So it sets up a double play, and the tarps are off out there in center field. Fans on their feet.
Whoa.
Wild pitch all the way to the backstop, and the winning run is at third. Well, what's John Schneider saying?
He's going to try to get creative here. He might pull an outfielder into the infield.
So Miles Straw is going to come in. Here we go. 2-2. Second and third, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And Swanson is gone. And now they're going to run the outfielder's mitt back out there.
Line drive, center field, caught! But Ernie Clement! Wow! Stay tuned! The 11th inning is on the other side as we keep playing baseball at Wrigley Field.
Trent Thornton into the game. Steele now 2 in scoring position.
Ground ball to short. Swanson's got it. Throws to first. He's out. What a job by Trent Thornton. We go to the bottom of the 11th.
And PCA at the plate. Brendan Little on here. Little deals. Line drive, base hit, center field. Kelly around third. Straw up with it. Throw to the plate. Tag. out at the plate. They get Carson Kelly, and Miles Straw with a whale of a throw to cut down the winning run. Seiya Suzuki will be intentionally walked.
Lefty to lefty, Bush trying to come through. Pete's running. The pitch low, throw to third base. It's a wild throw. Pete's going to score. Cubs win the ball game. Cubs win. Pete Crow Armstrong.
I mean, obviously a high-risk play with a left-handed batter in the box. The catcher's got a clean lane to make that throw. PCA didn't care. So I got this.
How about that game? Wow.